To be live any minute now. Any minute we gonna be live.
Too. Can't be on the couch without snacks.
Couch snacks.
We're live.
We're live. All right.
Warning! The following program is a collection of race junkies, couch commentators, and prop spinning maniacs talking about hydroplane racing and whatever else comes to mind. It's meant to be entertaining, occasionally informative, and almost never politically correct. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the views of any racing organization, sponsors, or anyone with actual authority. There may be a few cuss words, because that's how real racers and real fans talk. If you're underage, overly sensitive, or allergic to fun, maybe go watch something else. We're just fourth-generation hydroplane racers. And one guy on the couch, looking at you, Bobby, who've gone from the couch to the race course and somehow ended up with microphones. Cheers the Chasin' Tails crew. Brandon, Kyle, Austin, and Couch Kennedy. P.S. Don't sue us. We're just here for the Rooster Tails.
All right, hit it, Kyle.
Oh, well, I don't know what episode number this is, but welcome back
86.
to Chasing Tales. 86. 86 episode. We'll get into what we really got going for this episode here soon, but I got to start off. I'm doing my best Bobby impression today. We got some people that need to just grow up and get with the program. All right. I get some people aren't tech savvy. It really ain't that damn difficult. And if you're tech savvy enough to get a Facebook account and post and bitch about it, you're tech savvy enough to register for APBA. All right? Just get over it. Nobody's got to register early. You can sit there in the pit Saturday morning and do it. I don't care when you decide you're coming to the race. It'd be best if you could do it early, but if you can't, it's not a big deal. Grow up. Let's go. Quit bitching about pointless shit.
Yep, I believe that's true. Oh, you were supposed to give me a warning, Bob. Jeez. Oh man, we're out of control.
Right?
So,
honestly, turned out so much better than I thought it was. I thought you were gonna get some janky shit that don't really work. To be
yeah,
honest.
that one's pretty fancy, man. I'm impressed with what he got.
Oh,
there.
dude. Like, you don't even understand. Like, it goes bright. Like, you'll be... I'll tell you what.
Hey,
If they ever want to kick me out of the pits, I'll be across the freaking lake with this thing hanging, and you're going to see it.
Hey man, you gonna see that from the drone show up there in Decatur. You know how you made fun of them being 10,000 feet in the air? They gonna see that Couch Kennedy sign.
Man, it's not even a drone. They hang a camera from one of those Chinese balloons that's way up in our atmosphere. That's not even a drone, dude. No drone can reach that high.
That's the Temu delivery service right there.
They got normal stream cams though this year. So
Yeah, they do.
It's gonna look a lot better.
That's what we heard. Hey, which, like we said, is Chase Dale's fact. They definitely listened to us and stepped up their game. I'm good with that. But yeah, this trackside thing, that's kind of crazy. It is pretty. Some of the parts are janky, but man, it's easy to get going there. I mean,
there's enough people out there that if you just reach out and ask for help, somebody will walk you through it. Like,
right? There's
look,
so many videos on there too.
You have a
I just
credit
don't like
card?
how
Go
it's
get
called.
a prepaid card. Throw some money on it. Like, it worked. There's many
There you go.
ways you can do it.
Yeah. The only part I say I don't like is it's called Trackside app, and there's no app. That's confusing.
I don't get
that
that.
gets me every time.
the first time
I'm in the
I went to
App
do it,
Store.
when they rolled it out and Mom was telling me to go register the race, I'm sitting there on the App Store trying to find it for 20 minutes. Like it's not here, Mom. I'm telling
Focus.
you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Austin. Time out, everyone. I love your curtain, dude.
Thank you.
That-
You should
that's
see
awesome.
the flower bed sheets. It's top tier.
You still down in
I think it's
Kentucky?
up for a reason.
You still down there in Kentucky?
Yeah.
What
I
did they
just
do?
got
Put
back-
you up in Aunt
back on
Jemima's
Monday. I
house?
went home for the weekend. And what?
They put you up in Aunt Jemima's house or something?
Pretty much.
He said Anna Jemima. That'd be Aunt.
Hey, you say
Hey, that's my
ideal,
auntie. Jeez,
My auntie.
Louise.
Aunt Jemima.
This is how this night's gonna go, ain't it? We're
Yeah,
just off
tell
the
you what.
rails. Oh, So, all right, let's bring it back in. First race of the season just kicked off at Edgewood, Maryland. They had a lot of hype going into the race, more not so much the racing, but everything they were doing with the 755 Alliance. And you're pretty much the only one that went, Kyle, so you can give us your first-hand take. The rest of us kind of saw it on pictures and everything. So give us a little recap on
Couches.
how that went. Couches.
Yeah, I'd say I didn't go to Edgewood last year, but I was there the 2 years before, and I'd say it was definitely a little bigger than those two. Weather was really good. I mean, they had like perfect weather all weekend, which was nice. They had live music going basically the entire time the races were going on throughout the day. There was a good amount of people sitting there along the shoreline watching. Obviously, I think we would have loved to have a few more boats, but I think the racing was good with what we had, and definitely something that can be built on. Just need to get some more people to show up in the future, and like every year with the first race of the weekend, there was quite a bit of issues between a lot of the boats. I don't think that's really avoidable, quite frankly. I think you go to the first race of the year any year, that's going to happen. So get a few more boats in the future and keep bringing more and more people down. Just market it a little more the next year than we did this year, and things should keep growing. I don't see any reason it can't keep growing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ron was just up today and said people from the 755 Alliance were very happy. About 450 people each day, they think. They had about 145 at the initial that VIP party Friday night, so they were really pleased with those numbers. Yeah, it's just going to keep growing. You think about it, they didn't do much on social media.
No.
Our posts pretty much after have probably hit more than what they hit before, so we'll just keep trying to build with them, build it into something better. I got an idea. They were the ones, it was that race that was kind of talking about the one-day format. Since it's the first race of the season, what about like Saturday's just a testing day, and then you do a fan fest, like open up the pit area, and then Sunday it's just race? Because I was told that it wasn't the pit area holding up the racing, so if the pit area is ready, you can just go, and put on a whole bunch of racing Sunday.
Would it be
Yeah,
referee?
I don't think they really
I don't know.
struggled getting heats off, did they? We were
Yeah,
sitting and,
yeah.
Did they?
There was a struggle. I mean, they did like 3 or 4 heats and then went on an hour and a half break. The heats, there was at least
the break
10.
one was a little excessive.
Yeah, because I mean, it's kind of cool, but then you realize how much downtime there was, like with the live stream, because then I cut it up into just heats, and it'd be like 15 minutes in between the heat, 10 minutes in between the heat, and then they send one boat out there, and he's supposed to be racing with other boats. That was confusing, but yeah,
Marlon,
they
no.
definitely could be tightening it up.
Yeah.
No.
I think we pull over, we
get
get
me
all the
started on
boats
that.
in the water, and you roll over around the point there, and you park in front of the start finish line, and just dock up there, like put a little dock there, and just be ready.
Yeah.
Like that's what they do in Jersey for the JSBR. All the skiffs and the Garveys, they just sit in the water all day.
You know
You
what?
just go get in them and go run.
I mean, maybe
It's pretty cool.
I'll say it. This APBA thing, if you're an HRL boat, we're going to split you. You're not going to run with it. Stupidest thing ever. Good job, APBA. You're trying to tank yourself because you guys can't get your head out of your ass. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, we need to find a way to make them run together. Score 'em separate.
APBA is the one that has something in their engines that's uninspectable. You cannot inspect it. And don't tell me, oh, well, you can visually inspect it. Oh, yeah. What kind of professional organization visually inspects something inside of an engine? Give me a break.
Yeah, it's
My-
just
my
what it
thing is
entails, too. Go ahead, Kyle. You can start.
Regardless, the rule's written that somebody can protest it. I don't see how we can sit here and say, no, you race an HRL, your engine's illegal, you're running them by
Right.
yourself. Like, just blanket statement right up front. Like,
How
Go
many
ahead.
people
see
don't
how
even
we
know
can do
what's in
that.
their
That-
motor?
That's wrong to me.
Like,
I
how
would
many
like
people would come down here and they don't even know what's in their motor? So they're like, no, I want to run with APBA. And then say you do get torn down and you're like, shit, I didn't know, man.
But if
Yeah.
you do get
and if
tore
somebody
down,
knowingly does
what
it,
are they
and knows
gonna
that somebody's
do?
willing to protest, and
Look at a picture. oh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
illegal. Yeah, like that'll hold up in the court. Good
Right.
luck. Good
It's
luck.
been
You'll
the-
lose your $1,000. You'll go to court. APBA will go to court and still lose. Edward Hearn would be working overtime going, hey, guys, we're really going to lose this because because you can't visually inspect something.
Yeah, it's the whole situation. I think it's just it goes back to that whole thing of the HRL APBA beef. There's always been beef there, and it just needs to be squashed because the people that get punished by it are the people that show up to race. I mean, Roshan didn't know till he pulled in the pits that was going to happen. So that's kind of unfair to him. I mean, he got plenty of test time. They were happy with that. That's kind of what they want to do. But they test all the time up there at Point Larouk. They don't need to come down here to test. They wanted to match up. Bobby King's the fastest boat in the country. There's no denying that. So how do you want to stack up against him? Race against him, not race against the clock. So even if put all that aside, if they decide that this is the way it's going to continue, they need to just let him run. Just like we did with GPA back in the day of Valleyfield in 2013. They raced with us. They scored with us in the finals. But when it came down to put the points in the book, they were removed and everybody was moved up. Because that's obviously all we care about is APBA high points. No, they're going to be like, I don't even need it. I'm only a CBF member. I don't need APBA points.
I don't care.
In my mind, why is it any different than a 2.5 mod running with a 350? Like,
Right.
yes, I get it. They're technically in that engine package is specified as a legal step up, but why?
Right.
The logic between not allowing that to run for your show. And the other point is we've been hung up on this point before. We're supposed to be enabling the race sites, giving the power to the race sites and the race committees to make decisions on what's best for their show. And now you put Jimmy and KNRA in a spot where they can't necessarily make that decision.
Yeah. And it hurt their show. I mean, explain that to these fans that they're bringing out for the first time that, hey, this boat looks like the other boats, but it's not allowed to run with them. Like, it just don't. If you take it back and you take a step back and take all the rules and all this BS aside, it's not good for the fans. Yeah. Just do something good for the fans. And that would have been one less heat they had to put on. So show would have been faster. Like, all this stuff. There's a bunch of positives to fix it. We need to fix it now. Because what's going to happen in Decatur for the Nationals? For one, who's getting inspected? Because does all classes get inspected, or are we going to draw out of a hat? You might as well just say you're going to inspect 350s at this point.
I guess at least this year it doesn't matter because Sorel's on the same date.
Yeah.
I want to know. I haven't looked.
That's
I haven't
true.
looked to see who the inspector is, but what inspector that actually has some self-respect is going to visually inspect something? I would say no. Give me an actual effing measurement because I'm not visually inspecting anything.
Yeah. And we went through that.
No right inspector should ever go off something that's visual.
Yeah, and we went through that with the Honda, right? Is every time we were trying to create a rule, they'd make us say plus or minus 10 thousandths, and or whatever it may have been. And I asked, is there a blanket rule somewhere in the APBA inboard rule book that says, hey, our variance is 2% on every measurement or whatever, to give some gray area for that guy doesn't know how to use calipers the same as this guy or whatever. And nobody ever answered that. There is no standard variance. So you can't, no matter what, it comes down to the inspector's choice of, well, if I have this head and then this one's 10 thousandths more, I'm probably just going to let it go because that seems like a manufacturing defect, not someone doing it. So
Speaking of manufacturing defect, I remember Jeff Bernard 2.5 stock when he was running the S12. I think it was S12. For Mike Hallfheim, they got tossed for grinding on the intake.
mm-hmm.
I looked at the intake. You couldn't see anything. I mean, it looked fine.
Yeah. It's a visual.
I think, yeah, it was a visual inspection, and I think they got screwed because of visual inspections.
Yeah.
You should always have a measurement.
Yep. And this is the problem is this came to light, and it was because HRL jumped on it to get rid of the gray area. Like we've said, we don't agree with the way it went down, but they got rid of the gray area. Everyone's going to be equal this year. They have an easy way that anybody can inspect. But this ain't new. This went on in the 305 days, the 280 Plymouth, the 2.5 stock, 2.3 liters, the Ford Pintos, everything like that. The only classes that it doesn't go around in is modifieds. So,
yeah,
it just hurts the race sites. That's the main thing. And then racers. I mean, you get that bad taste.
That should be priority one, is help the race sites, and this does the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, like Madison, what are we going to do there if HRL boats show up? Well, and then one, maybe Decatur. I don't know about the 300, but I doubt the 300's probably, well, I know it's not going to Sorrel. So it's going to Decatur. What is the APBA, IRC, whoever the hell is making these decisions? What are they going to say about that boat? He races HRL.
Well,
He plans to run Valleyfield. Like,
We made the
so you're
point
going to
with
just
Joe Les
assume?
last week, like he's going to race at multiple APBA races on the back half of the year, maybe. I don't know if he's going to go, if they're going to make him go out and run by himself. He can test in his backyard.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that we've opened this up, especially after last year, and in this class too. Like with all the, oh, he's cheating, the fuel's cheating, and we just let people nitpick and bash all year long and be unsportsmanlike. And now we're basically opening it up to be like, yep, we as an organization are gonna do that.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. But I say run them all together, and then if somebody wants to put up their $1,000 and inspect them, inspect them.
Well, you already threw out the solution. Run them all together and just don't.
Right. Say
Yeah,
I'm
tell
not
them.
eligible for points.
Tell the ones that know they're running it. Look, your choice is either to agree to not get scored points, or you can be torn down. And if somebody puts it up, gets torn down, we're gonna take your shit and you don't get it back. That's the
Right.
rule.
Because
They're choosing.
at the end of the day, this is pretty much just like the Honda, right? When it came in, and we were arguing that like last year, those guys that are like, oh, the Honda's so fast, you're finishing in the same exact spot. So these guys from Canada has the elite boats right now in teams. Like they just, because of the competition level, everyone has
HRL.
stepped up their game. HRL, sorry, yeah,
Bought
Canada
practically all
HRL.
the 350s off the East Coast. So
So yeah, so they have them all. So whether they had 5 years ago engines or this year's engines, they're going to come down to these APBA races and they're going to outperform some of the APBA boats. So it doesn't matter what's in their boats. Like, let them go race and then take the points. If the points is what matters, take them away at the end of the weekend. But let them go race for a trophy. I mean, shoot. If anybody wants a trophy, we got a trophy for them. I'll tell you what was it? 850, 915. We're going to announce the winner of this one. We got 5, 6, 7 nominees. Whoa. Even
yeah, this week we're
Kyle's a
probably gonna have
nominee.
the most candidates of the year.
Yeah, I started to make a post and say our nominees, and I was like, man, this thing getting long. We're just going to have to talk about it on the podcast.
Let's get back
So
to
anyway.
racing. Any heats stuck out to you guys, or any performances stuck out to you guys this weekend?
Little Billy Soul was kicking some ass.
Our boat's fast, man.
Yeah.
And and Jay Hardy, he is not far behind. That
Nope.
I mean, I think he's doing some having some little bit of handling issues, but Jay
Yep.
Hardy's pretty fast.
That whole skiff class is kind of fast right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Jimmy
Yeah.
found his speed.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that is pretty much the main class that had a good field. But there was a lot of different speeds. I gotta find this video while we're talking about it, man. With them Saturday final was probably the worst start I've ever seen in my life. Except
Saturday final?
Jay laid back and he nailed that thing. We'll find it. Don't worry. But we can keep talking.
Yeah. It was good to see the Presleys out. I haven't seen them. Were they there last year?
I think so. I think they
Okay.
fought a lot of motor trouble last year.
Okay.
So
I
it's
hadn't
good to
seen
see
them race
make
in a
a
while.
complete weekend.
No, it's nice to see them out.
Yeah. That's such a cool boat. That blue.
It's so nice.
It's a badass boat.
Yeah. So yeah,
Um,
and then the girls driving. You know, there was
Yeah.
all that big talk on the girls, and then Abigail goes out and breaks her stuff. I mean, Brendan never broke it last year, so maybe she was pushing it harder.
They did good. The 721 looked faster.
Yeah, it should be. They put it on that big diet, so I would think that it's got to be faster by now. They look good. Courtney got her bearings back. Was still putting it right there in the inside or inside lanes.
Yeah.
Here's that clip. Let's see. Let me share this. Austin, you by like a airport?
The frame.
Well, yeah, I am, but the air conditioner just turned on actually. So
Why is an air
That's a-
conditioner?
That's what air
Oh, there's
conditioner.
a
Big
train
air
going
conditioner.
by.
Dude, it's Aunt Jemima's house. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's not our sponsor, Plescott HVAC's air conditioning. That's in my house where it's frigid in here right now, even though it's 90 degrees outside. If you need your HVAC worked on, go to Plescott HVAC. Back to the action.
Oh.
All right, so I
Looks
think
like,
they're
Oh,
fighting
did
for
you guys
lanes
see
here.
that? The H999 probably will not be in Cambridge. Eric suffered an Achilles injury and is going into surgery tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Well, thinking of him. Hopefully he gets better.
Yeah, that sucks to hear.
Need a driver, call me.
All right, look, they're flying up here. 22 seconds from the start. Now it's what was it, like a 4-second run from that exit pin, Kyle?
Yeah, 4-5 in a hydro.
Courtney, she just is like, I got to get up here with my dad. 45 went. Nope. How
There
we
it
only had
goes.
one gun
That-
jumper, I don't know. But here
Yeah.
comes Jay flying through there.
There are some gum jumpers that weren't called this weekend.
And then, yeah, then he lost power. It's like, dang, you tagged that start and then something
Man,
happened. That
that
stinks.
sucks.
But yeah, I was like, wild. I'm like, dang, y'all all got up there too early.
Well, what about the Cool
Just-
Cats? They were
Uh,
moving.
They were
Look
moving.
good.
They were doing good.
Look good.
Yeah.
Brenton
Yeah,
Hall
they
was getting used to the old Bergeron there.
Yeah.
It was good to see that thing running again, man.
Yeah.
Like really running, because I know they struggled a little bit with it last year. But, I mean,
Yep.
obviously a boat always looks good out there by itself. But
Yeah, they still got the skid fin that went on it when it got sold was this one. It's a real thin skid fin that Packardini used to run. They have one of the newer updated styles that they're going to be putting on, I think, and you can see that like when he was actually pushing it through them tighter turns than the 1 2/3 out west that they're used to, it was hiking up. So once they get that there, the thing's going to be stable. That boat's always been fast, so it'll be a contender. And John, I think his interview said he liked the 135. That just felt a little more stable. Didn't feel as aired out as the 235 did last year. So they're excited. They ran good. Everything's tied in, I guess. All ready to go. Litter boxes back to being full and empty it out and
box
go
is
again.
Full. You got to empty it full of oil. It's once full of oil. You got to empty it.
You empty it.
Put new litter
Put some
in,
new litter in.
and then get going. But no, it looked good. Both the boats look good. It's the I'm just gonna say it's the 79.
It's
the
gonna be hard.
235. The 79, that was a pretty stable boat. Everything was just locked in perfect when Grandel had it. So I wasn't, I didn't expect anything different when it came out. And with Brett, you could hear him on and off the throttle, but that is one boat that you're gonna take some getting used to, because how much it wants to get up and walk and rattle you around. It's a lot different than any other haul.
I always made fun of Monahan with that thing because he would do that, like going slow, womp, 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 womp. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, just hold your foot in a position. Like, I just cruise around it. And then I jumped into Cambridge that year and it was like, womp, womp, womp. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm stopping because I didn't fit in the thing anyway. And I'm stretching for the things. And I'm like, dang. Because it had that hot foot where the like hinge was at the bottom. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, we got to get this to where it's like at the ball of my foot.
Yeah.
But still, it definitely rattles you around. If we could ever figure that out, we might be somebody.
Yeah, well, Ronnie sold it a little too soon. Wish we had a little bit more time with it.
Yeah.
But
Next life, right?
next one. Yep.
But yeah, 2.5 stocks. I think we pretty much expected that. We were going in there
Yep.
testing. I feel like we learned a lot. Kyle learned a lot
yeah,
about what not to do.
yeah.
So we were just setting up idiot lights before we got on this podcast. So we'll fix that for next time. Things happen. Everybody's done it at least once or twice if you've been racing for as long as we have. And I think Al Thompson's boat's still a rocket ship.
Yeah.
That thing's wild. I don't know how. Sometimes it looks good, like down the straightaway. Got a great attitude. But man, sometimes that thing looked like a bucking bronco. I'm like, how is it so fast when it's that out of shape? But
It needs
they
air
got the
under
thing
it.
set.
It needs air under it. And when it's in the corner, it just gets bound up, and it does not look good. It does not look
Yeah.
fun in a corner.
It's still fast though in the corners. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah.
Don't look fast, but it is.
But it is.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think whatever the setup is, it only works with them skinny drivers. So maybe Austin got file his name and be the backup driver. He about the only one that's close enough to John's weight.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, and then obviously Woody had his unfortunate accident. Skid fin ripped
He hit
off or
something,
hit something.
Yeah, he did something.
Took a wild spin, but as far as I know, he's doing his best to get ready for his hometown race in Cambridge. Hopefully everything goes smooth to make it there. Got a couple days left.
I don't want to say fortunate because obviously the whole situation's unfortunate, but everything seemed to rip off about as cleanly as I can imagine it would.
Yeah.
Like it didn't seem like there was a lot of tear away necessarily. It just took everything clean off, which I guess at least might speed up the repairs a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And the rudder shearing off the way it did versus peeling off the back is big time helpful.
Definitely.
It's obviously,
Yeah,
again,
instead of
not
taking the
ideal
whole
in
bracket
general.
and the transom, yep.
Yeah,
For
so,
sure.
No, it was Rob and the T2. They
ripped the transom out.
Did the rudder? Was it the rudder?
Nah, because
coming out, or is-
rudder's on the left side, I think, on that one. So I think it was just the right side of the transom ripped out.
Okay. I don't know if there was just something floating or like a freaking rock sitting there. But
No, they gotta check it. They gotta check
there's
it.
something over there. I feel
Dredge that lake.
Hey, the Loch Ness monster
Loch
from
Ness
Cambridge.
Monster.
Yeah, here we
went
go.
over.
Let's shut her down for 2 hours searching for something. Man,
To
I
be
still
fair,
swear
I
I was
think
waiting for a body to pull up in Cambridge that day.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good.
But the other one that was cool in the 2.5 stock class is Caroline Oliver getting to run. I feel like they've had motor troubles here and there.
Yeah.
So I think she ran all heats, even the A-boat heats on
Started fourth,
Sunday.
finished
So
fourth.
6 because she did the
Well,
2.5
6, yeah, she
mods
did
too.
2.5.
So that's awesome.
Yep. Brendan says, rumor has it my wife let me drive a heat in Cambridge.
Oh,
She's
let's
cooler than
go.
Courtney.
Yeah, he gonna go out there and smoke Courtney too.
Because
I
she's
bet.
cooler than Courtney.
That's
I might
family
have to-
rivalry, man.
I might have to take some boxing gloves down to the Cambridge to get these two riled
Sure.
up.
That's because of the forecast, and Abigail doesn't want to get wet, so she's just gonna be hanging out in the motorhome probably.
Yeah, I hope we get some change in that forecast because Saturday ain't looking too good.
Yeah, it ain't looking good.
Last
It's
I
this-
looked, Sunday
this time
looks
of year.
reasonable, but
Well, if anybody can get a couple days
Oh,
in one
Abigail
day,
just said, yeah, no.
Courtney, stop yelling in my comments. We don't need no capitalized, okay?
Wait,
I can
did I say
just,
Courtney?
I can hear the thing. Abigail comment then, Courtney.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, see, Kim's in like a day later and $1 short.
But yeah, 350 class, we'll jump to them. Then we'll start rolling on HRL here shortly. I think it was cool. Grant's boat ran pretty good. They got some wing things to figure out, but boat looked good on the water, especially through the corners.
Yeah.
Obviously, we talked about Bobby King being super fast. Looked like Jacob was getting comfortable in the H2. This is going to be his first full season in that.
He did some
I think
funky
that was-
stuff in the end of straightaway and going into the corner in turn 2.
Yeah, a couple
It's gonna-
times,
gonna
yeah.
get ugly there a little bit.
Well, he had the billboard wing like he did the 2.5.
Did he?
A couple times. I was like, dang, Jake.
coming out of
Man. Yo,
two
I got-
on the. Go ahead.
I'll pay him $300 He puts Couch Kennedy across that wing. Get some good advertisement this summer.
That is
I feel
true.
like if anyone would, he
No,
would.
He would, yeah.
coming out of turn 2 on the first lap of the first heat of the weekend, like his first heat of the weekend. I don't know if he just got off the wing a little bit or hit a roller, but that thing got up and he just started drifting straight out towards Grant, and kind of everybody stood up on the shore like, oh shit. I don't know. I think somebody was in the
Nice.
way. I had the
Huh.
camera on it on the stream, but I think somebody was in the way. There were a couple
Well,
people
I mean,
that
I'll
just
tell
walked
you
up
what,
and
there-
stood in front of the thing, and it's like,
I
you not
was
see the
fixing to
camera?
drive down there for a couple times when people were coming in the way. I'm like, look, people, don't you see this dang camera? But,
Dude, at one point there's like a couple that walked like 4 feet right in front of Tommy. Tommy's sitting there with the microphone announcing, watching the race, and they just stood directly in front of him. He like put the mic down and was like, yo, get out of the way.
yeah, he's not bashful when it comes to that kind of stuff.
No, but you could tell he was that one kind of set him off a little bit. Not bad, but like it was like the audacity, honestly. I was like, do you not?
All right.
hear and see the dude
Yeah.
sitting here talking about the boat race.
with our cam that we're setting up at the races, we need to have an air horn hooked up to a little actuator and a button
A
that I
pressure
can
plate.
use, so when Caitlin Shaw's standing in front of the darn freaking camera again,
She did
I can just go.
apologize.
Yeah,
She did
the
apologize.
first
She came
time.
up on Sunday and was like, "Hey, I did not realize I was standing right in front of it."
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, y'all could have got a little closer to the water, but y'all were staying
Well,
in the shade. I mean,
we
I'm
had
not-
to back
not
up to
gonna
give
deny.
the referee a view of the turn.
Oh,
We-
okay,
If we
yeah,
went
that
much
makes
farther forward,
sense.
we would have blocked turn
Yeah.
2 from them.
They didn't need to see that. Ain't nothing happening over there. You good?
To be fair, turn 2 was pretty chill all weekend. Dude, I don't know what it is about turn 1 there, but like first tee took the start, go running through there, and I was like, fuck, I feel like I'm in Sorrel Tracy right now. Where did all these waves come from?
Yeah, there was a couple. I was watching, making some clips, and there was one, I think on Sunday, John just hit like a bunch of rollers coming off turn
Oh,
2
yeah.
down that front stretch. I'm like, where did those come from?
Yeah, dude, they just pop up too. And it's like normally you can see stuff like that coming, especially on like some of the HRL courses. Like obviously there's a lot, but you could see the big ones coming. Didn't see shit. You just hit it. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. So, Y boats. It's cool to see Mellowick. I mean, they always travel. Hopefully, they put a 2.5 motor Honda.
Man,
in
that
thing
Y2
soon.
was fast.
Man, so fast. That boat's so clean it never gets wet.
No.
Must got a good ceramic
Hey.
coating on it.
That's not the first time it showed up at a race and just sat on the trailer.
I don't know why you would do that.
This could be wrong, but I heard that he showed up but decided not to run it because they weren't going to be able to score points. But I thought that if you had even one boat show up this year, you could get 65. Maybe
Yes.
maybe didn't want.
But they
race
also,
for the default
with-
points, but
With him would have been 3 boats, so they would have got full points because the 2.5 stock's illegal Y boat, but they had the boat pro hat on
Yeah.
Nicholas's boat. So
yeah, I don't know.
the math ain't mathing.
Although when Chris went to get in Isaac's boat on Sunday, he left. So he wore that driving suit in Lakeland last year and left it packed up in the bag the entire off season. Did not pull it out until this weekend, and he couldn't even zip it up. Ritz, and the
That's
zipper is rusted at the bottom. You can't
Oh
move
my!
it.
That
And
definitely
my
sounds
dad
like a
was like,
Ritz
it's
move.
rank.
Oh my gosh, that's bad.
Ugh.
That's real bad. I've seen some.
It's a
I've
tough-
smelled some bad suits in my day, but that sounds like it would be a bad one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God, I ain't gonna talk about bad smells. Shoots. Not talking about mine though. we all know who.
Yep. So what else? That was it, right? Good things. What was the thing that Jimmy said that they were bringing back and racers would like? But did any of that ever materialize, or was he just screwing with
shoot.
us?
I don't know.
I was thinking he was going to bring back an invitational, but I wasn't going to say it in case it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, and maybe they ran out
He'll
of
tell
time.
us right now because I know he's watching. I could be driving.
You know what they brought back? A little bit of JS991 whooping some ass.
But that was only when the 10 sat out. You can't say that the 10 won the final on Saturday.
I
And
went-
then Jimmy's
didn't-
engine was messed up. That's when he pulled everybody up and snookered them at the start.
No, but who had the fastest skiff heat?
Oh, it was the Cannon. What'd they bring back? The 5.9
Oh,
Cannon?
dude, that thing was ridiculous.
I didn't even hear it.
I
They
can't
had
believe we
it
never
on
heard
the
it on the
dock.
stream.
It was on
I
the
didn't
dock.
even hear it.
On the dock over there.
I'm sitting there changing the gearbox after one of the heats in between, and that thing sent off, and I almost fell in the engine bay.
The cannon?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Is it the cannon that they had back in the day, like that little steel,
Yeah.
No,
like
dude, it's
heavy
bigger.
ass one?
Swear to God, it's bigger. It's got to be bigger. It's so much louder. It's ridiculous.
It's so
be
much
bigger.
louder. There's
It's
like,
gotta be big. I remember
buckshot
years
over
ago,
there.
like it was this cannon. Region 4 had it. It was a big deal, and like they had to send it out, get refurbished.
dude,
And,
it's probably the same
Man.
one. Who would get the different one? Unless they had
it
to
took
buy
a
it.
shotgun shell. You put a shotgun shell.
Okay,
in
this
it?
one did take a shotgun shell. I just don't ever remember it being this damn loud, man.
I would have loved
Felt
that.
like I was in
Hey,
the middle
hey,
of a
Brennan
Revolutionary
said-
War at one point.
Brennan said until it broke. I guess it broke.
Unless he's talking about the 10. He might be a little
oh
dumb.
yeah.
Yeah,
it might be
ten-
talking about
Either
the-
way, something broke.
10 did break.
I was about to say
So
if
that's
the
interesting.
cannon broke. I'll just give you a shotgun. You can start shooting.
Just boom.
I'll give you a
Bad part
shotgun,
is
an
it was-
AR-10. I can give you a 300 blackout. What do you want?
It wasn't even going off for the 5-minute gun. Jimmy was just over there pulling the string.
Hey, no, here's Jimmy. He's got a string from the starting line all the way to the skiff on the dock. He's like, "You ready? Everyone's going to set their watch wrong." Boom!
That's
3,
why everybody
2,
was
1,
so-
go.
That's why everybody was so damn early in that start we just showed.
Yeah, I see that cannon. That cannon just trying to, a little bit of.
They got a call from the federal government because they were so close to the proving grounds. They wanted to know what was going on. That's epic.
Oh, it was awesome. I will say two things before we move on.
Oh,
It was probably my favorite part of the week and funniest thing of the weekend was that when the one SE went out. I think it's the April, the yellow one.
Yep.
I think their radio stopped working. They told everybody go out, do 2 test laps. He did like 9, 8 or 9. He just kept
hammered.
coming through turn 2 and then getting on it and just buzzing the tower. It was hilarious. And then
He was a new-
it was cool to
new
see.
driver.
Yeah. So I know it didn't run as good as they wanted it to, but it was cool to see Sam and them's T-boat get out there, turn some laps. I know they messed that engine up a little bit, but they do have another one, and we're able to, I think, knock the rust off of that thing and get it ready for the guys somebody up in HRO.
well, you want to see?
That's good.
Look, guys, check this out.
What are we looking at?
My skiff finally got an engine in it.
No way.
My skiff
Jeez.
finally got an engine in it.
Hey, man, he going to be aligning that shaft for about 2 weeks the way he told me to align a shaft. Oh, buddy, we're just going to jack this strut up and make sure the coupling goes in. We're good to go.
I told him, you don't get an engine in that thing. I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm like, and
Maybe.
he's
Hey,
like, I'm
he-
putting an engine in it. Don't worry.
You better make sure he registers on trackside because there is no registration in the pits, remember?
Oh, well, it's all right.
No,
I
you
told
can
him,
stand in the
Hey.
pits on trackside.
Hey,
Did he
and
say no,
register.
that ain't the way the post said though? The post was like
Okay.
there will be no registration in the pits.
get this. So I called him and I
On
said,
site. You can still
On
register
site.
online.
Okay.
I called him and I said,
Technicalities.
hey, you going to Madison? He goes,
could've been
no.
working.
And I'm like, well, I'm going. He goes, well, where are you staying? And I'm like, I'm staying 19 miles away. And he goes, oh, hell no. I stayed there last year. And I'm like, so you're not going? He goes, no. We get off the phone, sends me a picture of confirmation. He just booked his hotel room. So I guess since I'm going, he's going. I'm like, yeah, you better bring my boat up there.
Nice.
I'll
Oh,
just
Brandon
bring
was
it home
talking
for
about the
Michigan.
nine.
Bring it back to Michigan.
Brandon was talking about the 991. It broke. When did it break? Didn't it win Sunday final? I'm confused. See, that's
didn't
what
know.
happens
We
when you're
left
not
early.
watching your own live stream. I mean, that is the only reason we set up Chase Tales so I can watch from home and Couch Kennedy can watch and make some calls. Do you have any calls from the weekend, Bob? Anybody? Any penalties?
There was a couple gun jumpers in the 2.5 stock heat. I don't one or both.
Only
of them
one
were
was called.
I'm not sure.
Only one, but the other one definitely jumped too.
Someone jumped through a rooster tail trying to get a call.
Okay, to be
There was
fair, I
some
watched
sh-
my. I watched
there were
my
some
onboard on that
shenanigans
one, and I
going
did
on
come
in the
over a little late.
skiffs. There were some shenanigans going on in the skiffs, but
Sad. That's.
did
par
you
for the
see?
course,
Did you
though.
see Jay Hardy? He almost lost it going into turn 2 on the inside.
Yeah, that video. I
That
posted,
was
yeah.
looking a little scary, man. I would have.
Is that the Saturday final?
Yeah,
Yeah. that was
I think I
Saturday.
peeked over while I was standing on the boat and saw that happen.
I could have when I queued that one up to post on Chasing Tails here. I was like, I might as well just write the comment for Rob Garantano. Oh, that's why outboard rudders suck. And then here it came, first comment.
Is it? Did he?
Yeah, I was like, I should just next time I do it, I'm just gonna put it in the comment, first comment, so I beat him to it.
Is the rumor true? Garantano's coming out with a new skiff this year.
That's what I hear.
Then I hear
I don't
Pax coming out with a new skiff this year.
Well, he got that one done by Lily, so sport boats. So
Yeah.
he's got to be coming out with it at some point. Oh, the
They
991
gotta
blower
get
motor.
Britt to get in one of those, man.
Yeah,
Britt
that'd
Lilly.
be cool.
Why not?
That'd be cool. How about that? I mean, we'll bounce around a little bit, but Cocoa Beach, that was
Holy
like
shit.
watching Sorrel, dude.
I don't know what
Ain't no
what
way.
offshore standards are in terms of rough, but like I feel like
That
when
had to
there's
top
5 or
it.
6 boats that are just destroyed at the end of the weekend, that's got to
The-
like
The launches they were
be in
taking
the questionable territory.
When you see
look like they were Elon Musk out
one of
there
these
trying to head to
offshores
the
just
moon.
going in a straight line and then just blow apart, you're like, yeah, it's too rough.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
my favorite part was they had the flag boat camera like as they're because they kind of just putts and then they drop the flag, and there was a couple boats that as the swells would go up and down, the whole fucking boat would disappear.
Yeah.
You couldn't see
Yeah.
it.
Yep,
And then it
it's
popped back up, and
crazy.
it's like holy shit.
The super stock final was wild. I'm like, holy, and they were trying to push them, but man, it'd be like he'd get to him and then he'd almost blow it over. And
Well,
then
you
I
have a-
guess one guy in the V bottom, they had to sit out there for so long, like floating, that he got seasick. He had to pull in.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like,
When
that'd
you ha-
probably
when you
be
have
me.
when you have a 40-foot offshore playing peekaboo in the waves, it's time to call it. Get back on the trailer. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, bro. I don't even think they put out them inflatable boats because it was so rough.
Nah, somebody
no.
get hurt, man.
Man, I've been in one of those inflatable boats before, and look, they look like fun, but you get slammed in those things. Like, there's no cushion. Like, they're
No.
inflatable, but they're rock hard. Like, and it's a solid board that you're on. So
That's the
you take a bad
Thundercats,
hit,
right?
like
Yeah.
it's just like you're just hitting up against a solid board.
Yeah, and
There's
aren't
no
you just
foam
sitting
or
there holding
anything.
on to a rope?
Yeah,
tied
you're
to the
holding
front?
on to a freaking rope. You have a
But the
you
guy
know, so you're
driving's
holding
holding onto the engine.
You're holding on the rope on the side, like this little thing on the side, and then there's a rope that goes from your left hand or your right hand, whichever side you want to sit in, to the center of the front boat. So like when you start getting light, you got to pull yourself up there to bring it back down, so they don't have to. And I was like, man, this isn't for me. This is
Yeah,
not for me.
There-
It was
there's
crazy.
that statement about a monkey and a football, and I think that's where they came out with that boat.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much.
Did you see JF's comment?
Which one?
He said George
Yeah.
need to get his old driving suit out. He's driving the 999 this weekend.
There you go.
Eric said we'll
Get
put a
him.
few blocks of wood on the gas pedal.
They gonna need a few.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you got quite a few. All right, should we?
Shit, if Graham don't
should we get
decide to
into-
come, I'll come drive that thing. I'm still waiting on a kid over here. Today's the official due date, so
I'll
it
go
might
drive. You're
pop
about
out
to
at
have a
some point.
kid. You stay home. I'll go drive.
But I'm closer.
That's true.
All right, so let's kick it off. Cambridge Classic this
Well,
weekend.
hold on. Do your dumper
Oh.
award. Dumper.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Is it 9:15? It's 9:15.
on the dot.
First off, we got nominees. JS41, Abigail Langford, ripping her rudder off, making her husband drive up to get another one. I mean, she couldn't even drive up on her own. Made him go.
Oh,
by
you
himself.
didn't take it down?
No, but I brought it to my house. I got it 10 minutes closer for him. You're welcome. Let's see. JS10 for hurting a motor. JS991
hurting a motor.
I think that's it for the skiff class, right?
I
I'm missing
think.
by.
I don't think so.
All right. T-boats, we got the T2 ripping the transom out. 2.5 stocks, we got Kyle for tanking a motor. And Woody Plescott for doing a loop-de-doo and ripping pretty much all the hardware off that he needed to rip off.
Oh,
We got a GP135 for losing a motor or two. Who else did I miss? Did I miss somebody else? See, I knew I should have wrote this down.
I know Mellowick and them. I don't know if they toasted a motor, but they had some struggles this weekend too.
Okay, get rid of that's good. That I wouldn't give them the dumper award because we need to get rid of them Weibo motors and put a 2.5 motor in it.
Ah,
So.
sounds like that might be what they're doing. So
Yeah, I think that's good. So I don't know who you guys think had the most.
if we're going
Oh.
off volume, I'm
Hey,
picking Woody
hey.
just because he ripped.
hard to hurt your boat when you don't make it to the water.
That's true.
That's
Could give
true.
this thing to Chris Riz for not racing. But that we'd have to change the thing. It can't say shit weekend. By the way,
Yeah.
this before we get to the award, I think we all know who. We kind of talked about it before, but I was sitting there. I brought this home. It's been sitting up on the island, and Theo's like, "What's that say?" And he's like, "Shh, it." I'm like, "No!" I was like, "Shit, I forgot you can
Sounded
read
it
now."
out and everything.
Yeah, he sounded it out and everything. I'm like, "Dang." He's like, "You really shouldn't put that." I was like, "Okay, I guess it's
Now you
gonna
got
have
to
to be
stop
the
writing
poop
shit
award."
down, leave it laying around.
So yeah, this is gonna be fun all year long. You're gonna get one of these, like we talked about sometimes. Is you got trophies like the ones behind me, but these are kind of the memories you tell your friends about later in life when, you're joking around about the trials, tribulations you've had at the races. So if you get one, we're not meaning no offense to it, especially this week, since we got to give it to the guy that helped us get our start with our live stream. We got to give it to Elwood Plescott in this 341. So go ahead, get that thing fixed, get back out there to Cambridge. We'll bring you your toilet.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it makes you feel better, Woody, once you get it running again, you can
put
throw
the
that
toilet
thing in
up
the
on a
trash.
shelf. You put the toilet up on the shelf in your garage next to a whole bunch of trophies. No one's gonna be like, "What's that trophy for?" That trophy for? They're gonna be like, "The fuck's that toilet for?"
And there will be at the end of the year. So everybody that gets one of these throughout the year is now put into the bucket. As long as we can remember, we should probably write this down. For the Golden Dumper Award, it's going to be a gold one, probably life size. That's what Theo told me. You got to make it
No,
life size.
I take them out on bathrooms all the time for remodels.
Yeah, they're too heavy.
I can get you-
We'll make it plastic.
Get
at
you a
least,
real
but
one.
We'll get the printer going overtime for that one. I can't be doing a real one, but maybe. But yeah, so that's it for that. We had some more nominees in here. And by the way, folks, this is not like the Bowie Hunter shirts. We knew you wanted shirts. Don't go for this one. Don't try. Y'all tried hitting Bowie's just for the shirts. And if we could ever get River City Printing to make some more, we'll be back on the Bowie Hunters. Did anybody hit Bowie's this weekend?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
you want
know-
to
I know the
Austin
Apex
wasn't
buoy
there, so
ran
we're
away,
good.
But
Exactly.
talk about River City Printing? Go to River City Printing. Don't ever go to any other goddamn t-shirt company. I'll tell you. So Bipes, sometimes he's a little hard to get a hold of, and I texted him a couple times, and I said, "Hey, I need some shirts for my company. I need some shirts." A few weeks went by, he didn't respond. So I just jumped on Facebook. I found a couple companies, got quotes. I said, "Yeah, go ahead." Next day, he's like, "How many you need?" I'm like, "Damn it." That was like, all right. So that was 38 days ago. I still don't have my t-shirts from this company I ordered off Facebook. So if you
That's a
need
concern.
t-shirts,
I thought you were going to say from Kyle.
no, go to River City Printing. I can't believe I'm waiting this long. Don't ever use whatever the hell t-shirt company I use because they're a joke.
Hey, River City Printing. Now that they ain't got all the Madison stuff and all that stuff he was going through last year, things are going a little bit smoother. He was working on some Stewart Racing shirts today. He put the red where the yellow was supposed to go and the yellow where the red was supposed to go. So it was a little mistake, but he'll fix it. He'll make sure your shirts are good.
It's all right.
by the time you get there.
Sorry,
I said just throw that one in. It's like an
it
Easter
matches
egg.
Courtney. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like she messed up the paint when she ran aground. But and speaking of shirts and River City Printing, I see TJ commented this weekend. He said, "Hey, Joe Les is going to Edgewood. He lives in Buffalo." So I said, "All right." I grabbed his shirts, took a video, walked into the hauler, set them down, and then Dad took off. Next thing you know, I get a text, "Oh, Joe's not going." I'm like, "Well, your shirts are in the hauler." Oh.
not much you can do there.
No. So yeah, that's it. We gotta get
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
this is
Good
it.
we
luck
got
with
40
that. I
minutes
was
to
supposed
do
to get a Send It hat, and I don't
predictions.
think I got it. Kyle or my mom
Kyle.
or Dad was supposed to get it.
Well, you know what he should do?
I didn't
He
get
should
it.
just send it to you.
We'll grab an indicator.
That was a good one.
I know. I'm pretty smart. All right, let's hit this class list. We'll talk about Cambridge Classic. Let's just each of us take 2 seconds, whatever, probably 5-10 minutes. What's your favorite part about Cambridge? Because I think it's got a lot of history, a lot of heritage. My favorite part is people that put this race on. They've been in boat racing forever. It's one of those that you go to and you can just feel the boat racing feel that we all love, that family aspect. It's going to run well. The people are there to do anything they can to support you. So that's what I like about it. How about Austin? What do you like about going to Cambridge?
I mean, I think for us it's a little easy. I feel like our family has so much history at that specific race, but I feel like it is one of the few races that no matter what, once the race is done, everyone stays. Even in the years that they didn't have the crab feast or anything, people still stayed, hung out around the pavilions, and actually got together and talked and just had a good time, which is something we push pretty heavy on here. So
For sure. Agree with that. Bob, your turn. Go ahead.
Man, I like everything about it. Going over that bridge, just like looking over at the pits, trying to just, you get the whole vibe going in there. You get to see the pits as you're going over the bridge. You go through the little bridge in the downtown. You hit the brick road, and then you go down the road with all the big trees on each side. Then you turn into the pits, and it's just, it's a cool feeling. Like, I just love everything about that race. I wish they weren't all on in the parking lot. I wish, it's like the old school where, you park in the field, spread out a little bit. But no, it's just a really cool race. Everything about it, the fastest turn on the East Coast, the circuit. That turn too is wild. You can blow over in that boat. In that turn. Ask Joe Les.
Yeah, there ain't many places Joe Les can't blow
No,
over.
it's
Just watch that video and turn that volume up today. You'll know why.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, Kyle.
It's a good race.
Yeah, I'd say the course, because it's like probably the most unique course we have with the turn disparity. That's a lot of fun and makes racing really fun. And then, like Austin said, like our family, like that's kind of like a second home for us in terms of courses and sites we've been to. The most Cambridge has got that one by a mile. So it's just cool. You can see some of the older people that were friends with Poppy when we go out there, hear stories about Poppy, and yeah, just I don't know. It's like a home away from home race for us.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, and I don't know if a lot of our viewers know. We obviously had Tommy Thompson and Alan Nelson on last year, so if you want to go back and search through some of those archives of our episodes, they talked a lot about the history of the race and how it was built. But that park literally was built by boat racers. They brought dirt in, formed that whole point there, and that's why boat racing can pretty much happen there anytime we want it and can afford it to do it. So, I mean, that's one I don't know many other places that are like that were built by boat racers or for boat racing, so to speak. Nope. So that's that unique aspect for it, and I hope everyone that goes in races there that don't know the history kind of embrace that and know you're racing for more meaning than just a race course.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Billy Noonan said Joe Les can blow over in a bathtub.
Video proof or it didn't happen.
How do you think Sandra Les feels? She's sitting there sleeping all peaceful at night. Fucking Joe just blows over in bed.
Going over again. Not again.
God damn it, Joe, not again.
Poor Joe.
Oh, fuck. Is he watching tonight?
Kenny's like, fucking Joe, it's a brand new boat. 80%. 80%. Joe's out there wide open. Oh, shit. So anyway, storylines going into this weekend. We got the little bit different classes this year. We got the what is it called? the R class. I think this year this class is actually stepping up to be. It's going to be really cool. I feel like the parodies there. We got a couple guys I think are people that you're going to see that are going to be probably top dogs, and we'll talk about them. But I'll pull up this class list and kind of scroll through it a little while we're looking at it. You got LeDuc. He's in there. Elise, this is her first year. Aiden Sovies got some heats under his belt. Benjamin, it's his first year. Bennett ran last year in this boat, so he's going to have a little experience. Same with Francis. Gustavi, it's his first year. JP, he's been out before. Justin's been out last year. Lucas. Marcella, this is his new year, and that's in that wild boat that just floats.
Yeah.
This might be the first time that boat ever backs off the throttle, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just
Which
hammer
boat?
I
it.
hope it goes in and just drives it like Sam so we
130.
can get content, man.
Yeah, exactly. You got Mark Antone. He's first year, I think.
I don't know if they're racing. I think.
Okay.
There was something posted. I think his dad posted some while ago. I don't know if it was just his boat or if it was both boats, but
Okay.
I guess we'll see this weekend.
Remy, and then Renaud, that's sharing the 817.
Yeah, he's with Francis.
So I think out of them, I mean, you got a lot of rookies first year. We don't really have any baseline on how they're going to do. But I think the veterans will step up these first couple of races for sure. By the time you get to Valleyfield, I feel like you saw it last year. Some of the guys like Justin stepped up in Valleyfield. I think he won his first heat up there. It's like once you get those first races, if you can get through Sorel, you can get through anything. So getting these rookies their feet wet for the first time, hopefully not literally, they're going to be coming around by the end of the year. It's always fun to watch that class.
Yeah. I think if I had to handicap it and kind of pick a couple people that I expect to kind of lead the pack to start the year, and like you said, by Valleyfield, I think anything could really happen in this class. I'd say watch out for the 50 in Aiden. Watch out for Lucas in the 104. Think Alex in the 88 too, especially with them moving to the Honda. I think they went through that thing this offseason and got some of the corks that were kind of messed up with the boat when it had that loop fest in Sorel last year. Sorted out. So I'd say those three, and then Remy in the 91. That's a fast boat, and kind of see where that goes. Justin in the 910 too. That's like you said, Valleyfield on did really good last year. So it's hard for me to be like there's a clear favorite in that class. I really think that Bennett in the 11, like there's like six, 7, 8 guys that could go win any heat. Didn't even mention the 4 Max guys that were on the podium for the season last year. So I think you're going to see anywhere from 4 to 6 different final winners in that class, and a whole lot of different heat winners. I think there's going to be a lot of variety in the results in that class.
Yeah, I'd venture to say the same, and we'll see what the they're going to lower the rev limit, I guess, for the R class for the Honda, so it's going to bring the parity a little bit closer to the Fords that are there. So they think. We'll see how it plays out. We really don't know at this point. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. There's going to be a lot of different winners, and it's going to be cool to see. I don't think you're going to have the year like you did last year where you got one boat faster than the rest. I think it's going to be real cool to watch. What about you, Bob? You excited for the R class? Everything but the R.
Are you ready?
Guillaume said Mark Lalonde is driving. Wait. Yeah, he's driving Justin's boat this weekend in
Justin
Cambridge.
who?
Well, then that
The Sprance in the Hope boat, the 910.
which is your old boat, I believe.
Wait, in what class?
The
R.
class.
How can Mark Lalonde race?
He never won an HRL championship. That's the criteria.
All right.
Yeah. He's a rookie for the weekend.
That's almost as bad as racing a T-boat.
Yeah. Somebody's got to get in it, though.
He ran with us last year.
Boy. Hey, at least the Hope boat's going to make it this year.
Yeah.
They didn't make it last year.
Don't jinx
Yeah.
them, bro.
I
They
was
haven't
gonna
Oh,
say
left.
we
shit.
hope.
That's right.
Come
Yeah.
on.
No, hopefully.
That
Knock
was,
on
yeah,
wood.
you can't have
Knock on
that bad
wood.
of an experience trying to get to a race. So
No.
I did
No.
see that was mentioned on Facebook.
Yeah, dude,
a
Justin's
couple
actually going to
times.
get well, I guess no, Justin's not going to, but maybe next year Justin will get to drive Cambridge.
Yeah.
I don't really want to pick anyone in the R class. Like, no offense. Like, if I had picked someone, I'd pick my boys Aiden Sovey. You know, me and the Sovies go way back, but I think the R class or Bennett. I like Bennett. The R class is one of those things. Like, I want everyone to do good because I mean, it's a class where everyone's enthusiastic about it, wants to race, wants to just get out there. So I just hope everyone goes out, finishes, does good, races safe, and then just see how it plays out. You know, you're gonna have your 1 or 2 boat battles, and then for first and second, and then you know your third and fourth, and it's gonna be good. I like that HRL paired it up the way they are. Where they did, I think it's going to be good. So we'll see. I'm not picking anyone winning or anything.
Pick a favorite in that class.
No, I don't want to pick a favorite. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, I would like Aiden and Bennett to already be in the F class, but you know, that's picking favorites, and I don't want to pick favorites in the R class. So
Yeah. Only certain people can run the former S/now R class for like 10 years, and then finally they're just like, dude, we're just gonna put you in F, and that's Matisse. Like I don't know what you do all season that you can't finish in the top 3, but we're done with you being.
Well,
down here.
last year was taking a long time finishing his boat.
Yeah, they didn't go the first 2 races.
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah.
So you put yourself out of it right off the bat.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, the way that shapes up and the way they split these classes, the Formula Ford class now is going to be, I mean, Formula F, sorry. I think Ford when I see Formula F. But that's shaping up fast boats. I think you have your hot contenders, but I mean, I think that's where the Honda has been the great equalizer, and I believe every boat in the class besides Kevin Smith is in the 5.5. No, every boat except for
555 is a Honda too.
yeah. So every boat except for Kevin Smith is now a Honda. So
And he's
yeah, I
gonna
think
be
that just
able to-
equalizes. Yes, you have like Eddie and I feel like John that are right up there, step above everyone. But it ain't gonna be long before everybody starts to close that gap. If the gap's not already closed, I think race course like Cambridge, the gap is a little bit bigger. But then you go into these like driving courses, Brockville, obviously Sorrel, you're gonna have that gap closed up between the whole field, and you're gonna have some kamikazes. Who's our kamikaze of the F class here? I'll scroll through the list so everybody can see what we're
Well,
talking about.
I guess.
Thank
if I had
God
to
for
pick one,
HRL with a
It just
great.
depends on how Sam
website.
drives the new boat.
Oh, he gonna be hammered down. Sam's a
Yeah,
kamikaze.
Exactly. So
We got
There's
Austin,
Austin.
you there, bub. Look at the Viper.
The Viper. What's the cop? Oh, he's driving the Happy
It's Mark.
Sunny.
Now he
Mark's
used to be a
555 this
kamikaze, but I feel like he calmed down a bit. He was always that one, and I'll be like, dude, I got to line up next to you in a 5-liter.
Well,
But he's calmed down. And,
Which Tremblay was it last year in the
113.
turn at Sorrel? Just
Miguel.
Oh, that was Michael or Miguel in the 555.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Woody, poor Woody. They don't even got a picture for him because he hasn't finished to get a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he
need to get a
just looks
picture
like
of Woody on there.
Or Elwood.
Elwood.
Elwood, yeah.
Elwood.
So yeah, I mean that class it's shaping up to be good. Like we said, there's the limited boats. I really
Did they
hope
lose
put you
boats?
guys
Did
all
they
out.
not have
Yeah.
as many as they did last year?
I think that flipped to where there's so many rookies this year that like you
Yeah.
can't you couldn't
So many-
move
there's-
some of the.
You had 4 or 5 rookies last year, and then you gained another 4 or 5 this year. So it just the way it
Yeah.
shakes out, that's already the same amount of numbers as just the rookies. Or rookies or second years are already equal to the F class. And then I know you had like
Yeah.
Billette was supposed to run or was talking about running, but he's ended up not being able to run. So it just, I mean, the numbers might not be as good as they were last year, or maybe the couple of years prior, but I feel like the top to bottom speed and talent, should I say, has shrunk, and it's everything's jetpack. And like you said, even if the 92 and the 500 start the year kind of still classing the field a little bit, the fight rate behind them, which I don't think will be very far behind them, is going to be 6-7 boats deep.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, especially those when you get flip flop to the outside in Heat 2 and then Heat 3. I mean, those are going to be the heats to watch in this class for sure.
Yeah, with-
finals are going to be good because you're going to wind up hopefully have the fastest 3 boats in the inside lane in the finals. But Heat 2 and 3, you ain't going to want to miss them in this class because
Especially if
Them-
they ever do an eight boat qualifier, driving around 7 Hondas ain't gonna be easy.
ain't going to be easy. No. And know from experience, don't try to miss the start and dive to the inside. I done ran over Gilm doing that in Carson's boat. I don't know why he was stopped in the middle of the course.
Okay. You guys said it was Miguel. This was the video I was talking about.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that's
That was Mick
It
Tremblay.
It says it was Michael Tremblay.
Yeah, I said Miguel Tremblay. That Michael is
We were
American.
throwing-
Miguel
we were
is
throwing
French.
the French in it, yeah.
I was throwing a little accent on it. You know?
Miguel is Spanish.
No, Mikel.
Oh,
Miguel.
I thought you
Just-
said
I don't know.
Forget
It,
it. Michael.
might be
We're going
Michael.
back to Michael.
This
That's
is
caused too
this
much
is
confusion.
some of the
God damn it.
names really screw us up. It's kind of like Janik. One day I call her Janik. Next day I call her Janique. Janiqua. Like sometimes I just don't know what to call them up there.
Jim said rocker broke when. That's why he was in the middle of the
Don't do that while I'm coming through, bud. I mean, I had a plan. Maybe we should have spoke before the heat. Don't do that shit. I'm coming. I had a plan. I jumped right over him, kept on going with my plan.
Yes, Sean. The R class is what was the 2.5 stock class last year. It's mostly all the Fords, and then you have a couple Hondas with rookies.
And they all gotta have black flags with skulls on it. Arr!
That would be pretty fun.
That would be.
Throw a Jolly Roger on there.
Yeah.
think that's a
If
good
Adriel,
call, shit.
hey, they might come back at you with a joke like Dave Shaw did, putting the black flag on
Oh,
our live stream this weekend.
That was top notch. Yeah, dude, I told Dad that joke, and I don't think I've seen Dad laugh that hard in a while, man. Can't share a joke. It's not podcast rated, unfortunately.
If you know the R class comes in first and second place, get out of their things with fake swords and start sword fighting on the dock. Walk the plank, matey.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, before we move forward, I know we're not doing predictions in the S class, F class. I'm not doing it, but you three got to make a prediction.
In the F class
Yeah, just for Cambridge.
for Cambridge.
Well, the question is which property.
Yeah. Man, it's hard on that course. It's going to be hard to beat Al Thompson and John Shaw on that boat. Like that's just the course for that boat. Stay well.
Yeah, with
It's
that
gonna
big
take,
with that big second
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it's going to take a mechanical failure to move them out, and then they still might win from like lane 3. Eddie's going to be close, I think, behind, but I'll go with John Shaw.
Bob,
You're
same.
up, Bob.
Oh, me. Cambridge Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, don't forget, I got a graphic. We got to put our picks up tomorrow, so make sure you write
No.
these down.
In all seriousness, that second turn with the way the speed the 92 has, I picked the 92. If it was a tighter course, I'd pick different, but because the 92, yeah, they're no slouch in the corner, but there's a few more boats that are faster in a corner than them, and they have that last quarter of the straightaway speed that pops out of nowhere. So it's hard to beat it on how fast Cambridge is. So I'll go with the 92.
All right, you two are staying abstained. So, do we want to go
Austin's
back and
picking.
pick
He's
the
not
R
racing.
class? Oh,
Austin's making a pick.
I mean,
I mean,
it's kind of hard to argue with anything you guys said. I've been chasing that boat for a few years in APVA, and it's hard to beat, especially at that
Yeah.
course. I raced it there, and
Even when you had a
Yeah.
chance to beat it, throttle cable.
yeah,
They got mojo on their side there.
All right,
All three
get
92.
Gil asked a good question we can hit on. Who do you think would be, and I'll change up his wording a little bit, who do you think is going to be an unexpected addition to the podium?
what class?
In this class, we'll still stick with F. I think that's a good question to ask all the time.
I mean, maybe Eddie
I like that.
Canfouche can finally make it.
I'm looking at the sheet again. I think I'd have to go with Matisse. I think he had a lot of speed at the end of the
Man,
year.
what the fuck?
Are we
Yo.
talking about a
Fuck you.
podium, just a random
Well,
podium
I can't
throughout the
pick
year?
y'all.
We talking about the we talking
I'm
about
kidding.
the
I'm
championship
on one, too.
podium?
I'm kidding.
No, we're
talking
talking
about
this race. Like
this
we'll go
race?
race. Yeah, who do you think's going to be unexpected? That like say you think John and Eddie. We talked about them being the top dogs this year. Obviously, us we think we're going to podium every race, so we're not going to do that. Who would you think is the unexpected?
Do the scroll of drivers again. Scroll of drivers.
Yeah,
Let's just say
you
it.
should because I was just
Yeah,
looking at them because I done forgot who was driving where.
Yeah.
All this is on the HRL app too, folks. HRL's got a
Alright,
great website,
So we got
great app.
Carruthers. I pray that Carruthers gets it together this year because just Carruthers' name goes back so.
He'll be
long.
fast too. That's one of the newest halls out there.
Yeah. The F5 Samuel Tremblay, is that the
That's
That's
Tommy
Tommy
Shannon's
Shannon's old
or
boat.
what was his boat last year?
okay? And that one was what before? It was the one that
I think it was Mark the
Tim
Rats.
Lee had. Oh, it was Mark
No,
Rats.
no,
Is
you're
that the one that
that.
Team Lee had that went out
No,
west and then came? Okay.
That's the 555.
No. The 555 is Dan Canfush's old boat.
I think that's the one Tim Lee had.
No.
Anyway, the 5 is a newer Henderson.
Oh, okay.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Tremblay's had that as a 2.5 a while ago.
Bob, you got to stop holding this shit.
When it was blue and red. Make a pick. Who's gonna round out the?
I'm going
Podium.
with Matisse.
All right.
Okay.
So Matisse
Two
is
for
our
Matisse.
oddball.
Austin.
Well, shit, knowing that, I mean, Tommy Shannon was definitely no slouch in that boat, and Tremblay's never a slouch in any boat, so could see him
Yeah,
sticking his nose in there.
Going with the 5.
There you go.
All right.
So that boat
Oh,
was
it's Monahan's old
Monahan's.
boat. All right. Well, it's a good boat. So what? So it was.
All right,
the
quick
Rats.
question. How do you think the weather being colder / wet is going to play into things?
Wet. Moisture in the air, colder, more power. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think it'll mess with any of that. I think you might have someone that fogs up and then they kind of ruin their chances at where they're positioning, but that's the only oddity to it, I think. Let's go ahead and pull up
Get wax and put it on the
Skip
inside
for
of your
350
windows.
class. Andrew
Alright.
Tate is so good that they put him twice. And he ain't even driving. You got Bert, Danny Legee,
Wait, what's Burden?
Donald.
The 9?
The 8.
the 8.
The 8. That's what I meant.
You
Hey, go a little
Donald LeDuc
slower. Go a
coming
little
back.
slower.
Yes,
Donald
sir.
LeDuc's in the what? What's the four? What
It
boat?
was not St. Vincent's. It was
The Shark?
Tyler Cadets.
No. Oh, Tyler's.
Tyler's boat. Which was fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, McKenna, we just heard, is not going to be
I
there.
would pick McKenna, but he's not going. Francis Cotier, Frederick Jacob, Sovey. Wait, there's 2 H500s.
I think it's just backup driver.
Oh,
Or in
okay.
Yeah.
the drivers.
So
section.
Joseph is the backup driver.
Yes, Joseph Less.
Ken.
There's a lot of boats in this class, I tell you what.
Yep. Mark Khan.
I think they're full 20 this year.
Brown. LaBeouf. Nice to see Roos back. Finally.
Yep.
It was bound to happen. It just wait. Patrick isn't running.
Neither
It's a
is
shame. It's a
Paul.
shame, but man, right. Stop right there. These are going to be my.
Well, Paul's only, I guess you guys probably don't know either. Paul's only going to run a limited schedule due to some family health issues going on back home. So he's going to
Okay.
just do, like, I think Brockville, Valleyfield, the close races that he's not far away.
Damn, that sucks.
All right. I'm going H306 Dog Nasty.
Get their first final win.
Yep. Let's go.
There you go. I think I'm gonna go
And
with
if they
Ken.
don't win, you're going with who?
Kent?
Kent?
Kent.
If they don't win, I think Roshan will take it.
Rock on Roshan.
All right, Austin, you're up.
Roshan.
Okay.
All right. So Dog Nasty, Kent.
I got Mark
Roshan,
Lalonde.
Mark Lalonde.
All
All right. Who's that random person that makes the podium? I think this guy, Francis. I think he had some speed last year,
That
more
thing was
confidence this
getting
year.
much faster at the
And
end of
this
the year.
again, this is Cambridge is a course for that boat. That boat will like this course.
I'll pick a
All
Danny
right,
Leger.
Danny Leger for your off the wall one guy.
Yeah, I think he's gonna squeeze himself on the podium this weekend.
I think Bert's going to get on the podium.
Okay.
That boat's
That boat's
Always
really
been
fast.
fast.
it's always fast.
It was really
So-
fast and like a pack on. He
And Bert and Cambridge is a nice smooth course for that old man.
Yeah. Robo Bert.
Austin, who you got?
Let's go with Jacob.
Jacob,
He's gonna finally just send it. The wing won't stop him.
what do you mean
and
finally just send it? Jacob just sends it.
He just yeah, he does always just send it. The gas gets ready. He's
All right, let's
full
pick
power.
GPs.
Our-
We'll see Brockville. See you in Brockville.
So, we do have Pro Hydro.
Oh, you're going to
since I-
Brockville?
since I got,
Not
got
at
competitive.
Cambridge.
Are
No
they
Pro
running?
Hydros.
Hydros are
Am I
running
going
this
to
weekend, right?
Brockville? Yeah, we're
Wait,
coming
Pro
back to
Hydros
Brockville.
aren't going to Cambridge?
No, they're only doing
They're
the
not?
Canadian races.
Oh, they think they're good like
I didn't know.
GPs now? They get to pick and choose where they go?
yeah, it's a Canadian class, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Since we didn't pick winners in the art class, let's pick who we think will pick somebody you think is going to find themselves on the podium.
Did you guys see this?
I'm gonna go with
Bennett
Aiden
Armstrong.
Sobe. What's that?
So we got the 50.
The Lupton boys are heading back to North America.
There we go. It's about time they announce it. I mean,
You
here
know
we've
what?
been
Rockville,
saying that.
Madison, Valleyfield, Tonawanda.
There you go. So those are gonna be the races to be at.
You know, you didn't get it.
Best competition.
Shocker.
Austin, so who's sneaking on the podium? Not sneaking on the podium. Who do you think? Who's kind of your pick to lock for the podium in our class this weekend?
The H500 is not going to Cambridge, by the way.
That's because of 600.
I was about to say because the 600 guy.
Oh. You got me, Joe. Good job. Dick.
For our class?
Hey,
Our class.
yeah.
Our.
Oh, wait. He was up. Was he on here when we were talking about him flipping?
yeah, don't rewind.
He's
the
got
show.
I'm gonna say it's gonna have to be-
to watch the whole episode now. That.
Let
Have
Austin
to go
talk.
with Aiden.
Oh, go ahead, Austin.
Aiden. All right.
Yeah.
Aiden.
So,
My.
Aiden
Go ahead.
Bennett. Who's
Aiden
yours?
Aiden
you're
Bennett.
gonna do Bennett.
I'm gonna go with Remy in the 91.
Yeah, that's a pretty good lock.
They finished last year strong. I think they're gonna be
Yep.
ready to go this year.
Now, what happens if they all end up on the podium? Because there's three.
That were our big winners.
Yeah, then we killed it. All right.
Yeah.
We got one more class. Skiff.
Jersey Skiffs.
Oh, are they racing HRL this year?
Just select events.
Okay, so
I'd
they're
imagine
like
Cambridge
GPs
is one
too.
of
They
those
get to
select
pick and
events,
choose.
right?
So for that one, I don't know who I'll pick a winner, but I'm hoping Dave Greenlaw's out. That boat got a whole redo this winter by Tom Tamborella, and it's looking beautiful again. So, and they fixed a lot of things. So, Davey will be fast if he keeps his foot in it.
Who's all running HRL?
I think the Stewarts, Louis, Davey. I would assume that's it. I would have thought Billy might have been coming if he didn't break a motor, so I'm not really sure. To win this event, I think you're going to have to be a female.
I ain't picking them.
I think Sam gets the balance figured out. Jimmy's going to be right there, but with hurting his motor, who knows what their second one's like. I'm going to have to go with Sam. Just always there and come out strong.
I'm going with Louis.
Louis, there you go.
Going with Louis.
Is the Big Turn a better course for the four blades and the outboard rudder? Or is it Small Turn's better for that setup?
I think
I would think a bigger course.
bigger course probably.
You stay flat.
You tell me. How's it go? tighter
Like,
course.
I don't know. That was two blade, but I don't know. I struggled there at Cambridge a couple times. I think Mason gonna win. Actually, we're gonna go pick the boat up. We're gonna put a motor in it. We're gonna let Mason drive. All right, next up, Kyle.
Hold on. I'm gonna go with Sam too. I got them to win it again. They win it all again this year. So I'm gonna keep it consistent.
Austin's gonna go with Abigail. Good job, Austin. That's nice of you.
That works.
Oh, the JS23 will be there too. That was one I missed.
Okay.
Oh,
Hopefully
okay.
they got their bugs worked out because they were fast
Yeah.
last year.
I think that's it for. All right, we got.
Kyle,
yeah, that's it
Austin,
for.
did Austin pick or no?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you
Abigail.
picked one.
I picked Abigail for him.
All right.
Oh, what'd you pick, Austin?
Actually, he was picking Brendan if Abigail lets him drive. That's what it was. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, or are you gonna pick?
Is he
someone
going to pick or
I
not?
was going to just say that. That works.
It's
mean,
like, I was
damn.
legit. Let's go. I got to go to work in an hour.
else? All right.
You working
we got 8
tonight?
At
minutes.
least get a few hours.
We got 8 minutes. We're running through all class championship real quick. We got 5 of them if we throw 6 when we throw Pro Hydro and GP in there. So
Okay, let's go.
our class, make a pick.
Aiden Sovey.
Aiden Sovey. All right.
Do you need the thing up again, Bob?
No.
Bennett.
Okay.
Hayden.
I'll go Lucas in the 104. All right.
Okay.
F class.
Formula F for the championship.
We can't pick the 35.
All right, we can't pick the 35. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go with Eddie. He's consistent.
I'm going with Eddie.
Austin.
I ain't picking against myself, so.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like that attitude.
That's the attitude
Let's go.
I like.
That's the attitude.
right
Yeah.
there.
Bob,
100%.
Did you go with Eddie too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right, Skiff. I'm already with the 45. Kind of already got that
Jimmy.
one out of the way.
I'm going to go with the
Jimmy.
10.
You sticking with the one?
I'd say the
1-2-3
10.
championship, Bob?
I'm going with Louis.
Louis. All right. 350.
For the championship?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is the tough one.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna probably need to share this again because I can't look at my notes and then not let y'all have the notes. Oh, I'm probably going way too fast for Bob. Championship. I'm gonna go with Tommy Shannon.
I'm going Dog Nasty.
Yeah, they were close last year. They
Nick
always
going
have
with Dog
consistency.
Nasty.
Nick Hurst.
Awesome.
I think that's a good choice.
Coming
He
in
always
hard.
had consistency
I mean,
and speed.
yeah.
This is what's cool about HRL. It doesn't just take consistency; it takes speed. You got to win. I think most of the time you have to win a final to win the championship.
Yeah. I mean, especially in 350 class. I guess there's been a few times like McKenna's crept up there without winning a final.
Yeah.
Was on the podium a couple years in a row. But
yeah, but I think that's
that
what on
final
those
win's
off
kinda
years.
like-
Yeah,
that final win might be what held him back from getting to the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
I'm gonna-
McKenna's going to be in the dog fight for the championship this year.
Well, yeah, the boat.
Well,
If they send
because
the
they're gonna
boat.
have the. I guess
If they send the
get
boat,
somebody in
hopefully they send the
this
boat
year.
and get someone to drive it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
damn camera.
yeah. That sign really messes up your focus.
I'm gonna go Roshan.
Roshan,
Not
that's
a
a good
bad
choice.
Yeah, I think as long as he doesn't, he got through clean last year, so if he can repeat that, that dude's got a way of just, even when he finds himself in bad spots at final, he somehow just finds his way to the front. I don't get it.
Got that grit.
I don't
And he
know what it
finally
is, but
found a
he-
way to make it through Tonawanda. So,
Yep.
Yep, it's
so
impressive.
now he can put it all together.
I might have to sit down with him and see what his secret is. Because I ain't made it through Tonawanda in a while. Been underneath the water and had the water come in.
All right, before we get GP, Pro Hydro, Pro Hydro.
Whoever finishes.
Me
I'm
too.
going with.
I don't even know
I'm
who's
picking-
running.
I'm picking Derek Anderson. That boat's
Derek
fast.
Anderson.
That one's already set up. I think Guillaume's will be very competitive by the end of the year. I just don't know. Yeah, there's always bugs with a new boat. I feel like that's
Yeah.
It's gonna you gotta figure some shit out. So.
I'm picking
Oh,
him.
Yeah.
I don't know what Guillaume's number
Go
is. So I'm just putting his name
Charette.
in
Pull
this.
one out for me.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with him too. 77. 76 was Derek's.
Okay.
You also got
Awesome.
Denny Roos and Dominic Messinov
Yes.
on this sheet at least.
So there's 4.
Yeah, go ahead, Austin.
5.
Mezanov.
As an off.
He's been running that boat a
What's
couple
Mezanov's
years.
number?
109.
109. All 2 for Guillaume, 1 for Derek, 1 for Dominic. All right. GP, and now let's just pretend that Sorrel points aren't counting for the sake of this argument.
Yeah, we're not counting
Okay.
for all points. We're going to do this the right way.
Just for the sake of this argument, we're going to say Sorrel points aren't counting since it's not going to be a full fleet. So you're going to get your Valleyfield, your Brockville, your Tonawanda. Is that it for GP? I don't know if Madison counts for HRL.
Madison doesn't. Bullhorn would.
But Hornwall would, so 4. So, all right.
Unless they only have 2 boats again, but.
Yeah, let's just
Let's
say if the
everybody
GP
goes.
class agrees to go to Bullhornwall, we'll count Bullhornwall. But if the whole GP class doesn't, like the GP
We need a full
class
show.
isn't, they're not committed to going to Sorrel, so we're not counting Sorrel in the Chase and Tails pick. So
Yep.
the points don't count. But if the class does choose to go to Bullhornwall, then yeah, we'll throw in Bullhornwall points. But right now we're going off Tonawanda, Valleyfield, and Brockville. Brandon, you going to them?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going to win them all, and I'm going to win the championship. I'm going to tell you what.
All
That's
right.
how I feel.
That one, we got that one now. All right, Bob.
Jack Lupton's going to still be riding his sheep.
Well, if you're going to them, I'm picking a 35 because Ronnie wants Ronnie wants an HRL championship, so I'm picking.
Oh, we forgot about Tonawanda in that. We were talking about races.
I said
Tonawanda.
Yeah, Tonawanda.
I said Tonawanda.
Yeah, Tonawanda.
Awesome.
I'm picking.
Shit, Luptons are the ones to beat.
You got to pick one of them, though.
Fucking pick one, dude. What the hell are we doing here?
I can never remember which one drives which.
Jack
one.
or
30
Ken?
You
Jack,
can't pick
55,
half of the
77
field.
We
Jack.
go Jack.
33.
There you go.
I'm assuming the number's going to say 33. My pick is really the 35, but for the sake of not just throwing 35s all across the thing, if somebody else is going to win it, I'm going to pick 577.
Okay.
Get a little
Ken.
variety in there.
There you go.
Well, no, that's Ken. I do think
Ken.
any one of those 3 plus probably the 71 can win it.
Yeah.
And if the 50 does what they did in Brockville every weekend, I mean,
I mean, don't count out Ken
Brockville-
and the Canada boy. Ken,
oh, dude, no.
Ken's
absolutely
driving
not.
his ass off in that thing.
Yeah. And they're
He's
consistent.
doing really good.
I'm changing my pick.
I'm
picking
telling you.
Ken.
He can
We're
turn
gonna
that
get on
thing
here.
better than he
100%.
can turn the wild one. I can tell you that.
Yeah. He'll tell you that too. I don't know. If you love GP racing, I think you got to go to Brockville, Madison, Valleyfield this year. 3 races back to back. Just take a whole month off work, do what you got to do, and hit those races. If not, they're going to be live streamed on HRL and H1. And I mean, the action's going to be there. This quality of Grand Prix field is insane. It's kind of like we were talking about with the F class and the 350 classes. We're all going to be on full song this year, I think, and you're not going to see any breakdowns or crazy things happening. And we all want Valleyfield. We've been 2 years without a Valleyfield final, so it's going to be insane.
Yeah. What boat's LaBelle driving? Because Eric kind of brought him up.
I'm
one
not
of
sure
the
which
hydros, I just
boat
don't know
they
which
got.
one.
I don't know which boat they got. I can't remember.
Was it the? Because Guillaume got a brand new boat. There was also the one that was like your old boat that kind of got cut up and was
Oh,
turned
is
into
he
a
dri-
hydro.
if he's
Is it
driving
that
the-
one?
Now Roos
Golden
has
Nugget?
that one.
Bruce has that one. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that's LaBelle's
Golden
getting.
Nugget.
Yeah, LaBelle's getting the one that
Tommy Hines is old boat.
Galbraith was running.
Okay, I just assumed that Roos was getting that one because he had ran that one before.
Nah, no, Roos is
Okay.
getting our old Henderson.
Okay, I got you.
That boat.
The 25.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's about it, right?
I think
We did
that's
our
it for
season
predictions.
picks. Yeah,
Um,
I think it's as long as weather holds off, man. I think it's gonna be a good weekend. Any HRL race is competitive. The classes are so well structured. The show's gonna go off without a hitch, I'm sure, unless the Loch Ness monster shows up again, takes out some propellers. But other than that, I mean, I'm really proud again of this Cambridge organization. They got the Triple B Fest going on.
Yep.
They're gonna have music. That is one thing we didn't mention earlier when we were talking about the family. Bobby, they took away Kennedy Corner up there in the field.
Good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be like bands now, so moving to some things. Even made to Stewart's, they can't be in their little tree area by the playground because they got stuff going on. So, and at the end of the day, it's really cool that they're trying to do more of an
Yeah.
event. Got the
Yeah.
local breweries in there this year, so it's gonna be cool. Give the fans something more. You can't sit around all day watching boat racing. The same classes come out, just hydroplanes and some skiffs. Like, you got to have something to do, especially for the kids. And
Yeah.
obviously, anytime you throw beer at it is a good time.
Yeah.
You got to mix it up, man. You got to have some different things going on, make it family
Fest.
friendly.
Yeah, full experience. I mean, sitting there watching anything for 8 hours straight, no matter how cool it is, it gets dull at some point.
Yeah.
Even boat racing. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I think as a true hydro fan, if you're somebody that really follows it, I don't think there's gonna be a dull moment this weekend. Not in HRL. It's
No,
every
it's
heat's got
stacked.
something. Every heat's got a battle or a crazy scene or something. Something happens in every heat.
Yeah, even as Larry Lauderback says, them hot dog boats, sometimes they're fun to watch too.
Hey,
That's
man,
what he
I've
calls
been
his
on one of
skiffs.
those hot dog boats.
No, he's talking to skiffs, not that hot dog boat from Ken Island when you used to go out there
Man,
selling t-shirts.
So Ken Island back in the day, they had 2 hot dog boats, and someone would be driving the boat. You'd load it up with T-shirts, pit beef, hot dogs, and you'd go sell them out in the crowd of all the boats and stuff. So it would be a driver, a chick in a bikini, and T-shirts. Well, they put me in a boat one year to go drive this chick in a bikini.
Bob was the chick in the bikini.
We don't need to tell any stories, but it got wild out there, boy. I tell you what. Like, I don't remember making it back to the dock. They said they were sending people out looking for us because the race was done and we like 2 hours and we haven't even came back.
Just
It was
one
a
in party
and a
barges.
half. Man, I tell you what, it was a party and a half. So anyone ever wants to put together a little John boat with a hot dog, selling hot dogs and a T-shirt, I'm there. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's what I feel like. That's what these Eastern Shore races are missing. They need them back. The boat, the law, whatever you call it, boat flumes when they're all tied together. Good old summertime fun. But that was when it was fun because you could do that with the T-shirts and get the fans involved. I remember I went out there, had an antique camera, that one you put over the shoulder. Man, them girls were doing anything for that thing. I was like, this shit ain't even recording. It don't even work.
If you ever find yourself out on the water in a pleasure boat watching a boat race and you see a bunch of crab boats tied up together, that's where you want to go because that's where the
Yeah.
party is.
They're the big old deck to party on.
Right. Well,
That it. Any closing thoughts, boys?
well, I just want to say good luck to everyone traveling to Cambridge this weekend. Safe racing, safe travels. Get some good content for us so we can put it on and try to get racing more popular on social media and blow it up. Don't blow it up. I mean, blow up the videos on social media.
yeah.
Don't blow up your
We'll-
engines.
We'll be flooding it.
Kyle.
If you see, yeah, if you got any extra crew hanging around that wants to grab a camera, we'll have lots of cameras there, just not lots of people. So if anybody wants to help out this Chasing Tails deal, get some pit shots, get some race shots, whatever, race camera up. HRL have their cameras and their footage as well. But we're really trying to push the content after these races, before these races, kind of really building. I think our numbers in the past week just about Edgewood have been crazy. I mean, probably tripled my projections on what we would have. So we keep doing that. The race sites are going to know more fans around the race sites, and then have to have some loyal following to follow these storylines we talk about. It's going to be an exciting weekend of racing, though. Can't wait to watch, and
Hey.
hopefully I'll be having a kid between now and then.
Hey, we can tell Jonathan, sit down and relax. There'll be live stream. I'll be making the calls from the couch, okay?
Couch Kennedy's got the calls.
Do you imagine how funny that'd be though if Jonathan called Bob up like calling New York, just calls couch.
That would be
like the
epic.
NFL calls New York? Yeah.
That would be epic. We got to do that at when we're live stream. You just come over to the camera and be like, all right, Bob. And he pops up on Riverside. Yeah. Joe Lassie blew over again. He had a lane, but he sent it up that tail.
Disqualified, stoppage of the heat.
Jesus.
Y'all got Kyle, Austin. Any closing thoughts?
No, I mean, I'm excited to go race again. Obviously, last weekend wasn't the ideal weekend. Sucks having shitty weekends, and best way to get over it is go out and have a good weekend. So, looking forward to getting on the water. Got a couple boats to try and run down, and plenty more to keep behind me, and go give it our best.
I thought you were pulling out the Haley Welch line. Best to get over one's get under one. That's what it sounded like. I was like, for a second, I was like, what?
Only you, Bob.
He's beyond this.
And if no one knows who Haley Welch is, it's the Hawk-Tua girl. Spit on
There's
that thing, you
always
feel me?
one point in this show where we're like, where's Bob going? And that's it for episode 86. We'll see you around the corner. Enjoy the HRL live stream in Cambridge if you're
Yeah.
not there. And we'll be here to break down the action next Wednesday night, 8:30 Eastern.